How's it going? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting, and welcome to Ace Academy. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's been a little dramatic on YouTube lately. If you haven't been paying too much attention to that, we're not going to focus on that too much, just because I'm really not going to have an issue with this. The content advertising system, I'm not really going to do. I don't want to dwell on it too much. Effectively, people are getting worried because they might be cracking down on what's allowed and what's not allowed anymore. However, I've never been that interested in that kind of content anyway. If you are new to the channel, you probably noticed I don't swear very much. And if I do, I tend to replace words rather than say them. Honestly, it's just a lifestyle choice. It's not like I've never been pushed into it. I never was like forced not to swear, and it's not like I do it because of the content ID thing. I have no troubles with anybody who swears. My family swears a lot. It's just something I never found very palatable personally. And so I've just chosen not to do that. So if you're ever wondering why, that's really the reason. It's just me. So hopefully you enjoy that. I hope I can be funny without having to use swear words. I guess, I don't know. Someone once said that swear words, they're funny, but they can be kind of a crutch for some humor. I like to think that I've just kind of gone past that, and hopefully I can keep this entertaining, fun, and uplifting, and all that good stuff. But anyway, blah, 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 we're done. I'm not going to talk about that again, because honestly, it's being blown out of proportion. And so let's continue with this. Last time we were here, we moved to Japan, have our adorable sister, and apparently had a chance to flirt with her, possibly, I don't know. By the way, it was just not going to happen. We're going to our new academy, where we're a pilot of a gear, which is like some kind of mech thing, I'm guessing. Because it's Japanese. And it was advertised on the box. So yeah, it's a mech thing. I don't know exactly what it entails, but we're going to school, and I'm excited for it, so let's get started. Cars whip by as I approach the bus shelter. There are only a few people waiting. I plunge my hands into my pockets and lean against the shelter to wait. A sharp squeal from brakes announced to me the bus's arrival. And it can even do that like lowering thing where it can like lower down and extend a ramp. Oh, I thought that was pretty cool. A few people trickle off the bus, and I fumble on my bag for my ID. As I enter, I tap my ID into the scanner, which responds with the affirmative beep. Oh, that'd be kind of handy, you know. Not having to pay the bus fare, it just kind of charges an account or something. Or maybe student ID makes it so it's free. Without waiting for me to find a seat, the bus jerks to a start, nearly knocking me over. There aren't too many free seats available, so I stumble unsteadily towards the back of the bus. Best place the bus. As I glance around, why did the sound suddenly go away? As I glance around, I notice the majority of passengers are wearing Ace Academy uniforms. That's comforting, I suppose. There's a free spot beside a girl at my age. Oh yeah, first contact, I guess. Aw, well, I was gonna say, it's like initially looks kind of cute, but the lips look too puffy, like too much. Like, what happened? Is that natural? She stares intently out the window and sits with her back uncomfortably straight. So she looks at peace. She doesn't look uncomfortable. Her uniform lacks the teal stripes. Okay, so she's not a pilot. I guess she's not a pilot. I'm glad I'm bonding with protagonist. Protag is a great character. And it's a name I can't get over. She's pretty cute. So I wonder why there's an empty seat beside her. Maybe she's crazy. I don't know. Probably not. But that's my first thought. Maybe she's not that friendly? I'll check it. Maybe I'll take my chances. It'd be nice to know at least one person for Ace Academy. You know what? We get bold here because you know what? Life doesn't go anywhere if you're always cautious. That's like the definition of what I was in high school, and I kind of regret that. Take your chances. Make mistakes. As Miss Frizzle says, get messy. So hopefully we don't get too messy here, though. That could be a bad start. I fall ungratefully into the seat beside her. Gracefully? Okay. I guess that's one way to leave an impression. Ugh, how you doing? Yeah, I'm Protag. I'm pretty cool. We sit in silence as I muster the courage to speak with her. Eventually, she shifts uncomfortably under my gaze, and I clear my throat. Well, were you staring at her? I mean, there's one thing of like uncomfortably sitting next to somebody and being like, "Hey, how are you?" You know, it's not just like I want to talk to you. That's just creepy. You go to Ace Academy too? I mentally slapped myself for choosing such an idiotic question. Well, obviously she does. That was one of the first things I noticed. To my surprise, she smiles warmly at me. Wait, I just had a weird thought. What if she's a teacher? You know, in the animus, they tend to be young looking.
Yes, I do.
I'm still not used to hearing the English voice acting, but... Aw, she's nice. She says that. She gestures at my uniform.
You're in the pilot program? I heard it's very competitive and difficult to get into.
Just needs hard work. So yes or not was easy. It just needs hard work. I would agree with that. I think it's one of those things where you gotta say like, oh, but you have to be good at it. It was like, well, yeah, but you can get good at stuff. You don't have to start out amazing. Check out my early videos on this channel. You'll know. You don't have to start good. I think anyone can make it as long as they try. She gives me a polite smile. Oh, wait. Oh, fetch. She probably didn't make it in, did she? Right. I didn't catch what program you're in, or your name, for that matter. I'm protagonist.
I'm Yuuna. Yuuna Misaki. I'm studying PHPT.
PHPT, what's that? PHPT. See, I agree with the answers.
Health and physiotherapy.
Ah, nice. So you're like a field nurse, like the people who work on the sidelines of sporting events, maybe. But obviously, mech battles is a bit more extreme in the health regard, so she might be closer to a doctor. Before I can ask anything else, the bus grinds to a stop.
Ace Academy.
Oh, wow. That was either really fast or we sat in awkward silence for a long time. Probably that. I hop off the bus and Yuuna follows suit. The roar of the departing bus doesn't dampen the students' chatter. Yuuna pulls out her phone and checks her schedule. As for classes, kinda weird. I have to run. I don't know if I do. So... sounds like the awkward path. I guess I could ask her where her next class is, because I have no clue where anything is. So where's your next class? So where's your first class? Yeah! Okay, good. Not creepy. Good.
Introduction to Psychology.
Oh, that's a good one. I loved my psych classes. Psychology.
Mental health is just as important as physical health. That class is...
She points over at her shoulder towards the towering building in the distance.
all the way over there. What class do you have?
I check my own phone. Piloting 101.
Oh, you're first year?
Uh-oh, senpai! No, second. The credit wasn't accepted when I transferred.
Oh, I see. Well, welcome to Ace Academy.
Nice. Okay. Huh, thanks.
Well, if there's anything you need help with, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I pretty much know this campus inside out.
Nice. Okay. Well, she's a very, very pleasant person. See if she knows how someone gets a parking permit. You know what? Screw it. Why not? Man, why as well? Thought dawns on me. Actually, do you know where I can get a parking permit?
I do. I can take you there now, actually, since I have some time before class starts.
Even though she has a big walk ahead of her. That's impressive. I know when I've had to take the buses somewhere, it's usually like a frantic scramble to get somewhere that I need to be. Great, that helps a lot. Thanks.
Of course. Follow me.
Aw, well, this is nice. This is actually like a potential friendship starting. It seems pretty good. You know, weaves through the throng of students, and it takes most of my concentration not to lose her. I notice a number of students lounging around the front lawn. I assume those are the upperclassmen, the ones who are used to the university's workings. Okay, so we are university age. This is cool. This is like applicable to me. I mean, it wasn't very long while I was in my second year of college, honestly. The students were with worried eyes, moving somewhere between a walk and a jog must be the first years. Yeah, pretty much the description. If they're anything like me, it was not so much like they were worried eyes, but me be frantic eyes looking at a map, trying to figure out where the F my buildings are. Eventually we pause in front of a grand building, which looks just like the ones we passed. I stare hard at it, trying to figure out a way to distinguish it from the others. It's so true. Gosh darn it, campuses can be tough. You know, watches me. Hopefully not creepily.
Is everything okay?
Oh, yeah.
Then let's go inside.
Sure, thank you. After sneaking one last look, I follow Yuuna inside. Ah, so pleasant already. She takes me through a series of hallways before pausing in front of the door marked Campus Administration. We both reach for the door at the same time, but I'm faster. She smiles as I hold the door for her. Aww, what a chivalry.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. My pleasure. What would have been a spacious office is instead crowded with irritated students. Oh, yay, the throngs of day one. Only one person mans the desk, and he does not look like someone who's particularly accommodating. Yuuna points to a row of chairs against the far wall.
I'll wait for you over there.
Oh my gosh, she's an angel. What is the catch? Why was no one sitting next to her? I don't know. She seems delightful. Thanks. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. If it does, feel free to leave. I don't want you to be late.
Don't worry, I have some time.
Okay. She smiles reassuringly before heading over to the seat. Yeah, another part of me is still thinking, what if she's a teacher? What if she's a teacher? Oh man. I'm gonna stand in line. As I crane my neck to see the front of the line, I catch the scowl on the administrator's face. He shakes his head, but the students continue to argue with him. Oh, that's wonderful. This is gonna take a while.
Next.
The line crawls at a steady pace, and after what seemed like forever, I finally walked up to the counter. Hi, I'm in need of a parking pass for a motorcycle.
You'll have to fill out your request online, which you can access through your web link. Approval takes about 1 to 2 weeks, and if approved, a physical pass will be mailed to you.
Oh, well, that would have been nice to know. Before I can respond, he looks past me.
Next.
Hold on. I plan to hand firmly on his desk. He scowls at me.
What?
Let's talk about this. Let's not be aggravating, no. And bribing him sounds like a stupid thing to do on your first day of school. Plus, honestly, I'm not made of money. So, there's another one of those moments where I wish I thought it before speaking. Gosh darn it. He waits for me to finish, but I can see the impatience building in his eyes. It's now or never. Flirt with him? Really? Try to be reasonable. Make up an elaborate slob story. My dog ate it. No. Excuses are excuses. Even if you can make them completely believable. It's stupid. Just try to be reasonable. That's such a complicated process for something so simple. There must be an easier way. The man taps the desk with his finger.
There isn't. If you have an issue with this process, you could send a complaint online.
It's just a bike pass.
I don't have time for this.
He got a point. Honestly, this is something we probably could have figured out beforehand. He tries to look around me, but I block him. Oh, come on. Why are we being stupid? Come on. I hold his gaze. Just when I think he's about to give in, his expression hardens.
Nope. Next.
Just move on, protag. We can just ride the bus for a while. I sigh in resignation. There's no getting through to him, so I turn around and start heading out. Suddenly, Yuuna is beside me. Her smile falters when she sees my face.
Is everything okay?
Shrug. I wasn't able to get the pass. She frowns. Her eyebrows knit delicately together.
Hold on.
Okay, definitely teacher, or she could be student body. That could be another one. She walks straight to the desk, much to the dismay of the students in line. The man seems nervous by her approach. I can't hear what she says, but he looks ashamed and withdraws a pass from the drawer. As she plucks the pass from his finger, she thanks him with a slight bow of her head, which he returns. Oh boy. Yuuna returns with a soft smile on her face and holds out the pass.
Here you go.
That was amazing! How on earth did she do that? Maybe she used magic. Or those hypnotic eyes of hers. Dang, we're already flirting hard. Right, the pass. Oh, yeah, thanks. She smiles.
No problem at all.
Alright, I'm liking her. I want to understand a little bit more about how she could do that, but she's definitely kind-hearted. I take it from her and put it in my wallet. Or she thinks I'm really cute, either way. Put it in my wallet. We head out as another flood of students entered the office. Awesome, I rode my motorcycle now. There seem to be fewer students milling around outside and more hurrying towards classes. I check the time, 25 minutes until class starts. Wow, that's like a decent amount of time.
Do you know where your first class is?
Yeah, it's here. I show her the campus map on my phone. A small flashing light indicates where I need to be.
Oh, that's close by. I can walk there with you.
Okay, 2 things. Number 1, how could you get lost if you have a GPS tracker map telling you where you need to go next? It's like they've taken the challenge out of navigating a campus. 2, I may have detected a slight problem with Yuuna. If she's very clingy, that could be a bit of a disaster. But I'm sure she's just being nice. Please, just be being nice. That would be great. We head down one of the narrow paths. It takes me straight to a regal-looking building with tall, arching windows. Only a few students are meandering about.
This is it.
Thanks. You've been a big help. Definitely.
It's no problem at all.
Oh man, just adorable. And you're off to psychology?
Mm-hmm.
What other classes do you have this semester?
Um,
I'm thinking teacher. She pulls out her phone. I do the same. We study each other's schedules.
well, it looks like we have history of robotics together on Friday.
Oh, nice. I guess that means we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. We both exchange smiles. Yay! I notice the time on my phone. 15 minutes until class. My class is starting soon. Yuuna appears at her phone before tucking it back in her pocket.
Oh, right. I have to go or I'll be late. See you Friday?
I nod, and we go our separate ways. Nice! Definitely a friendship. Well, advanced acquaintanceship, maybe. After a few steps, I realize I didn't get anyone to contact her apart from Friday class. I turn around, but she's already gone a good distance away. Ooh, bold. Oh, crap! You had a timer! Oh, that's awesome! You can't just dilly-dally. It means I can't talk to you about it, though. That's awesome. But that's cool! God, being bold. Funnily enough, this is me in college. I definitely would have been a lot bolder. Wait, Yuuna! She freezes.
Yes?
Do you think I can get your number? She seems surprised. Wait, that definitely didn't come out right. Sorry. I mean, I might have a question or two while I'm trying to navigate around Ace Academy, and I could use your help, that is. If you don't mind me bugging you. She giggles and nods.
Sure.
I jog over to her and we exchange numbers. Thanks. I'll see you Friday.
Okay, see you then.
Smooth moves, Protag. I watch as she disappears around the corner. Aw, that was awesome. I take a deep breath, steeling my nerves, and firmly push the doors open to the auditorium. Dang, that's a nice classroom. I take it, oh shoot, after a quick scan of the room, I select a seat near the back. I can tell this is the first year introductory class based on how spread out the students are and how quiet the room is. Oh, come on, man, don't sit towards the back, you sit towards the front. Then you can see everything clearly. And, the teachers tend to remember you better if you sit in the front, because they see you all the time. But, I don't know. Otherwise, they usually make it pretty clear, like you can sit anywhere and still see and hear everything you need to. I hate that I have to take intro classes again. Some of my lectures from CINY did not encompass the full scope of course material, whatever that means. Pretty much the bane of existence for transfer students. A hush blankets the auditorium as the man strides into the front room.
Good morning. This is Piloting 101. Is everyone where you are supposed to be?
Oh, probably not. The professor waits patiently as a handful of students shuffle towards the nearest exit. I yawn and watch them leave with disinterest. He drags a web page from his tablet onto the screen behind him.
This is the class web link. Consider this portal as your lifeline for the course. You will find all your assignments and readings here, as well as your current grade in the course. You can find my contact information in the tab marked Contact. My office hours are listed, so please do not hesitate to stop by. Even I get lonely at times, and I appreciate visitors.
Okay, Mr. Creepy Lonely. But this is how my school is exactly. So it's funny because like I think it's supposed to feel futuristic. This is exactly how university was for me. Everything's online now. That comment got a couple weak chuckles from the room. Memorize the information. Okay, cool. So this is where my personality trait came in. I bet you if I had had more, what was it, the better instinct, the suaveness, I could have gotten the pass myself. This is boring. He's thorough. Memorize the information because I am a brainiac. Automatically store the information in my memory. Oh, photographic memory is the best. Oh, that's awesome.
Now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out the way, I'm sure you're all eager to learn more about the qualifier exams on Friday.
So, just a side note, I picked intelligence because I consider myself an emulate with intelligence. However, photographic memory is a whole different thing. That's tiers above, but I'm capable of. So the suave one may have been more appropriate to my personal personality, which could cause some issues because he's probably going to make me frustrated when he does stupid things in conversations. But we'll be okay. The class visibly perks up.
The qualifier exam will not only register you as an active pilot, but will also provide you with your team ranking.
Ooh.
I'm sure you've already picked out your teams by
Oh.
now, but I'd still like to remind you all that each team must have a minimum of 4 people in order to qualify.
Great. I have no clue what team I'm supposed to be on, so I'm probably going to be stuck with the remnants of people who couldn't figure out teams. A hand shoots up from the middle of the room.
Yes?
Are you sure exams are this Friday? That only gives us 2 days to find a team.
Soft snickers fill the room. The student visibly shrinks from all the eyes now focused on him. Oh, come on. Valid question.
The majority of students who began their first year here at Ace Academy are aware of the timeline for the qualifier exams and use their summers to form a team and prepare. In the past, we had extended the preparation time before the exam, but found that the majority of students did not need nor want the extra days, so we adjusted our schedules accordingly.
Well, when you got advanced school, that's what you gotta do.
But what about those of us who didn't know about the qualifier ahead of time? What do we do?
Buck up? I don't know. It's college, man. You just gotta do it.
I suggest you get to work finding yourself a team. Any other questions?
The student scowls but shakes his head.
Good. The qualifier exam will pit your team's starting 4 against 4 AI gears. You will then be assigned a ranking based upon your overall performance relative to the other teams. Don't worry if you can't defeat all the AI gears. They are programmed to be extremely difficult to beat. Please ensure your gear is in pristine condition for battle. All exams are demonstrated live instead of in a simulator to most accurately gauge ability.
Oh, nice.
Any questions?
He is answered with silence.
Let's get started then.
Fascinating. Ooh, I like this.
Please check the web link for your assignment and have them complete for the next class. Welcome to Ace Academy. I hope you all have a great rest of the day.
Awesome. Now, take this opportunity. Look for anyone who looks alone and distressed. Try and form a team today. A thunder of chairs scraping along the floor as students file out of the classroom. Those who remain chat animatedly in small groups. I almost said amiably. I don't know why. Yawning, I wait for the crowd in front of the door to thin before making my way out of the room. Once I'm at the door, a snippet of nearby conversation catches my attention.
Hey, did you see what they brought into the hangar today?
Ooh.
Yeah, that ancient
Something in my
thing.
eye.
I'll be amazed if it still works. Where the hell do you even find something like that?
Ooh, that's
What, they
ours.
fished it out of the ocean.
That's ours. The students laugh loudly. I'll show you. I have a sinking feeling I know what they're talking about. Yep. As I hurried out of the classroom, I checked my phone and I'm excited to see a small email notification. I eagerly read through the email. It's just a note letting me know that my gear has been registered and I now have access to the hangar. Well, that certainly makes things easy for me. At CNNY, I spent days going through the registration process. We had to submit all the paperwork ourselves, and of course, nobody in the administrative office was ever helpful. Yeah, they try. I swear they try, but they don't at the same time. Satisfied, I put away my phone and make my way to the hangar. I bring up my map on my phone and touch the hangar, which lights up. Soon, pulsating lights dot the path from my current location to the hangar. Yeah, you could never get lost as long as you got a phone. It's a bit of a trek away from the heart of the campus, but I make good time, and scan my ID card and walk in. I follow a long hallway which leads into the grand space filled with towering gears. Every one of them is sleek, refined, and updated with the latest model and accessories and weapons. They weren't kidding when they said Japan was the leader in mecha technology. Well, of course, it's Japan, the giant robot center of the galaxy. I mean, they're gonna have the best ones anytime, anywhere. I walk past several rows of gear until... there she is. My beauty, my baby. Hey, that's mine. That's not bad. I am reunited with Eagle. Aw, that's a cool name, too. Oh, that's awesome. A crowd of students surround it. They speak in hushed tones, but break into snickers when they notice me. I push my way through towards them, but they disperse before I even reach them. Most are trying to hide their laughter and failing miserably. I give my gear a detailed inspection to make sure it didn't suffer any dings or damages during transit. My gear may be a bit bulkier than others, but it's in great working condition, which ultimately is what matters. The colors are still bright too. I wonder if they polished it for me, or if it always looked this good.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
Hello? Who are you?
Spirit.
Oh, okay.
Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is truly special indeed.
Looks like we got a gear shaman here. Okay, Mr. Wise Owl, why are you so creepily hovering around my gear? I hadn't noticed the student beside me. His arms are folded and he's nodding with closed eyes, as if he's saying something truly deep and meaningful. Can I help you? He seems harmless enough. Sort of. I may as well see what he wants. Might even be able to answer some questions of my own afterwards. Can I help you there? Do you need something?
Oh, right.
He seems almost surprised, as if he'd forgotten why he came. He fidgets so much, I wonder if he's nervous.
The name's Sho Shinjiro. Pleased to meet you.
He thrusts out his hand in greeting, grinning from ear to ear. I cautiously shake his hand. Hi, I'm Protagonist.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
Ah, how did you...
Not that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. A mysterious, foreign transfer student.
Oh, great! Everyone knows who I am. That would explain the interest around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live up to their expectations. I'm not sure what they were expecting, though.
And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
Oh my gosh, give him a medal, he's Sherlock. I'm sure I stick out like a sore thumb. Of course I'm the foreign student. I wonder what gave me away. Could it possibly have been the magnificent golden locks?
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
Oh, well, great, thank you. He starts comparing our heights with his hand, and a bit disappointed to find that we're about the same height. Again, just what was he expecting? We don't all look like, Leonardo DiLapario? I see what they're doing there, but that's kind of confusing. I think his perception of Americans is a bit skewed.
Anyway, you're new here, which means you're not part of a team yet, right?
Oh, great, he's trying to Skype me. Swipe me, not Skype me, sorry. Right, there's been a mindset... That's been on my mind since class ended. I nod, almost certain I know what he's about to say next.
Well, it just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
Uh-huh. He looks at me hopefully, then leans in close. A little too close. Personal space, man. And please, no!
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team because we're awesome.
Yeah. You know what? I am strongly reminded of Jean from Ruby. I don't know if you guys can agree with me here, but oh my gosh, even the voice actors sound similar. Like, no. Ugh. See, that's the thing. It's like, it's very kind of him that he wants me on his team. But I don't know anything about him or his group. There's got to be some synergy or something. Gotta be honest, I'll be like, sorry. I want to see what my options are. As fun as that sounds, I'd like to check out the other teams before committing to any of them. Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted. Oh, come on, just let me run with you for a bit and maybe we'll see. I need to know the other members. For a second, he almost looked heartbroken, but is quickly replaced by his usual goofy grin.
That's cool. I understand. No big deal.
Yeah, great. I'm glad he's taking it so well. I was worried when he wouldn't leave me alone until I joined him.
Most of the other pilots generally hang out in the pilot's lounge. If anyone's looking for more team members, you'll find them there.
Awesome, okay. Ideally, I'd like to build my own team, but that's ideal. Thanks. I'll see you around.
For sure. Good luck, Brosif. Just remember, we're always here if you change your mind.
Brosif. We wave goodbye before heading our separate ways. Well, I think that's a good place to stop it, honestly. That was an interesting one. Alright, so we made a new friend, potential waifu, who's really, really nice, but seems to have some authoritative power. So, could be teacher. I don't know. I'm kind of worried. I want to find out what she is, where she came from, and all that good stuff. We also got to finally see our gear, which I thought looked pretty awesome. I'm excited to see how the mechanics work in the game. Like, is it just going to be glorified cutscenes where I get to make, like, split the decisions? And speaking of decisions, the fact that I had a countdown timer of like 4 seconds where you had to choose which option you'd go for, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant mechanic. More visual novels need to have that kind of mechanic because it's easy to just sit there and just overthink things, but making it like a time decision, kind of like Telltale Games. Telltale Games do a wonderful job, and I think that's a big part of what makes those games so fun for me. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, Ace Academy is brilliant so far. I am so excited to keep playing it. And until the next video you happen to watch that I'm in, or whatever you happen to watch next, I'll see you there.